The door was sealed shut. The stranger whispered, "Be kind to yourself." The stranger said, "Take care of those you..." Stranger thought, "I feel ready to move on." The ghost said, "Speak and I will listen." The path ahead lies behind that door. Know that if you return, you will always be welcome. Little one, your journey ahead will not the path to leap. I will guide others to follow after you clear the way. There are others like me who can help. You will always be welcome here in the forest. Once again, Ember could feel eyes watching. Ember approached the forlorn, but felt it was different. They said, I don't want to be. Ember could not help. Not all problems were puzzles to be solved. Do you know where we are? I've been walking forever, lost in the marsh. The two travelers were talking quietly. Never having to worry again. The birds scare me though. The guard squawked. Stand back, don't come any closer. The guard was protecting a path down between the rocks. Nothing down there but sadness. Go see the Forest King. He'll set you straight. The Forest King showed me the way. You'll see there's he'll make a bird of you. Go get your feathers. The guard showed another scrawny ember from the forest. And with the bag looking all nicely and shiny, both guards started looking at Ember with the guard leered. Yes, come a little closer. Let us see what's in that. We guard the door. Oh yes, we decide who gets to see the king. The forest king. Yes, come this way. A feeling of foreboding overcame Ember. Ember was terrified but tried not to show it. The giant bird spoke softly. Another little Ember. Do not fear. The bird Ember wanted to feel safe. Oh, little birds will take it. Stay safe. Ember was still afraid. Is it the night that scares you, little one? See? Night is... Birds will make the world less... It wasn't only the night that frightened Ember. The bird grew, trying, and birds will protect you from fault. The forest, perhaps they could rest. It was hard to know what else to say. Clever little Ember, you will stay. Search for hope no more. Now take this feather. Feather means Ember. Birds keep little ones safe. Birds should never leave the nest. The guard seemed pleased. I can hold that. Leave him alone. Yeah, one of us. And we all shares bags and things. The stranger wanted Ember's attention, being careful not to speak too loudly. You should get away. You can't trust them. I've heard there's a... Well, that's where I'm going if I can find a way down. It was worth trying, but it didn't fit in the lock. The guard squawked. Stand back, don't come any closer. Nothing down there. Go see the Forest King. He'll set you straight. Got your first feather, I see. Best prove yourself, Scruff. Stand watch here. Promise you won't let anyone pass. Ember didn't like deceiving the birds. But what choice did they have? They couldn't rest in that place forever. Ember hurried away from the birds. The mist hung close to Ember, hiding them. The Forest King seemed frightened, the birds cruel. Ember would rather risk turning forlorn than become like them. Ahead there would be others to help, and maybe a way to move on. The traveler seemed distressed. I'm sure it's fine. They'll be okay. But it's been a while. It's my fault. The traveler whispered quietly. No matter where I go, I always end up here. No matter where I go. Always here. It looked like a map, but pieces were missing. The piece formed a new route. It was the same place as before. But how? In a haze, they said, you're just going round and never escaping. An eerie scene, like a moment frozen in time. The Wanderer's Diary. Unfamiliar trees, a path overgrown. Is this a resting place? A place between places? I call out, but mine is the only voice. Gradually, more of the map was revealed. The fog was so blinding, Ember was turned around. A section of bridge had somehow been ripped from its foundations. It was like the map had been broken on purpose. The mist revealed a secret place. Was it hidden on purpose? The stranger spoke. You know, part of... I said something, and now I'm lost. And it's too late. The skeleton looked peaceful. Held tightly in its hand was a red feather. The skeleton looked held tightly in its hand was a red feather. The statue spoke. The instrument you... Another before you took great effort to hide it deep within this region. The lanthorn began to glow. Ember found the Wanderer's diary. The oily smell of frogs. They know more than they will say. They watch me watching them. Ember uncovered a journal entry. Dusk brings the longest shadows. The lanthorn comforts me. Soft melodies from home. The wild things listen, yellow eyes in graying trees. Hidden away was a scrap of journal. There were memories here, bound in rock. I hear their voices echo in the ancient stone. I find footprints by the cinders, a makeshift camp. There was one last... The fog was so blinding, Ember was turned around. The fog was so blinding. Ember felt a great relief to be out of the mist. The way through was ruined. Muffled by the fog, Ember was sure could that have been a tremendous snow? Ember didn't mind getting muddy. The slide was such fun. A sleeping pig. Trotters and they looked happy. The plant looked like it could take a hand off, and it was in Ember's way. The fruit was giving off a sickly sweet smell. The plant looked like it could take a hand off, and it was in Ember's way. Ember chuckled. The dangerous plant was no match for a hungry piggy. A hideous odor filled the air. And suddenly, the reason was obvious. Ember came upon another campfire lost in the wilderness. It looked the ghost said, "Speak, and I will listen." This is the here hope was. You must not lose hope. Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind. The forest, the campfire. Find those who are lost. Bring embers to the fire. Travel wisely. Return if you have lost your way.